This might sound weird, but if he adds some of these moves, or he probably already has them, Kevin McHale.
I want him to be a Durant. That's my, because he run the floor, he can dribble the ball, he can shoot from the outside.
Yeah.
And it's because he picks up things so fast. I think he can play 94 feet in the open. It's all said and done.
I asked him about Kevin Durant. He said his favorite player is Jimmy Buckets, Jimmy Butler. And I was like, why is that? And he said, oh, you just, how his intelligence on the court, skill level, his willingness to, I can't quote him, I can't remember exact quote, but his willingness to be the guy who's responsible.
Well, I sure hope that he turns out to be a Jimmy Butler. I mean, he's a killer.
Yeah. But it's interesting because Butler's like maybe 6'5".
Yeah.
He's a pure wing, can bring up the ball. And Sage, I thought he would say KD. And he said, oh yeah, I like KD too. But who knows, right? So he's a Heat fan now.
Oh, he is. Oh, nice. So he follows
only because,
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Other guys I thought about besides KD, I mean, just tall guys who can shoot. But I just wanted to see if he wants to post up on anybody, he can do it at will.
What is the guy's name that is, Nowitzki?
Yeah, Dirk.
Yeah, maybe a Nowitzki.
Yeah. I asked him if he has that Dirk. We were fussing around. He kind of did a little fadeaway, but that takes years to master, right? Katie mastered that lean in, fadeaway.
We look at the dad's physique and you look at the mom, I mean, he's going to fill out.
Yeah.
So you just got to keep him healthy. I mean, we're very patient with his weight training, and he cannot do the same weight training that the rest of the guys do because of his body's.
Yeah, it's so long.
Yeah, so we have Ken Nakasone, who's
who?
Ken Nakasone. He's in charge of our skills training and whatever. So he puts together a specific workout for him.
Yeah.
And there's a couple times where we had to take off because his back was just too sore or whatever. So just got to be patient.
Yeah. It's not he's 50. So I was asking, 3 years, 6 years from now, your body's going to be different. So, like KD, he got knocked at the draft because, he can barely bench press anything. And it's like, the guy's like 19 years old and he's 6'11", and he's going to get stronger later. This year's team, I asked Sage and I said, well, everybody knows you're doing well, some people. And that they also know that you guys lost this guy and this guy and this guy, and maybe arguably some of the top players in Maryknoll history, and now all the weight is on you. And you comfortable? And he said, yeah. I said, well, what if you guys get voted preseason number 5? And he started shaking his head. Right? He's so humble. When it comes to the team, he takes it personal. I said, 5 is okay with you? No. I said, what do you mean in a bad way? Yeah. I said, what about 10? And he's shaking his head. What if you're unranked in preseason? He said, no way. But then I said, it could be fuel for you guys if people overlook you. You go, Kamehameha's got everybody. Damien's got everybody.
The team, we have all the pieces. It's going to be extremely different for me. I mean, I had Toby Schramm as a 6'9" and Hiram Harris at 6'5" or whatever. But still, there's a difference between 6'9" and 6'11" and a half, 7 feet that can do what he does. But I just think that our team has enough experience with Nico and Lico coming back. I watched Nico this whole summer, and he's embracing that role of being a leader and trying to put everybody under their wings. And I think Sage really respects him in that capacity. That will help Sage get a lot better this year.
Yeah. So if they give Nico open looks, he could hit 15 shots in a row.
Nico.
Nico.
Yeah, Nico, yeah.
From the perimeter.
Yeah. I mean, last year's team, he accepted the role of being a point guard.
Yeah. He took maybe 4 shots a game.
Yeah, and the role of our point guard is not so much about scoring, it's about getting ourselves into sets, reading the defense, making sure that the best guy gets shots. I literally had to put plays in for Nico to shoot because he was so in tune to making sure that everybody is in the places.
Classic point guard.
Oh, yeah.